Welcome to another edition of Black Opinions Matter, motherfucker. My name is Amin El Hassan. I'm joined, as always, by Black Trey and Big Jerv. Reminder, patreon.com/count the things. Become a Patreon. Get access to all the exclusive content like the OG pods that we've been doing, like the watch-alongs for movies and sporting events, like the Discord. As Twitter becomes more and more of a fucking vile place, go ahead and hit that Discord up, man. Find some like-minded people. Let's have fun. Let's have some great conversations. Who knows? You might catch one of us on there. I know Zach and Maze are on there heavy. Trey, I believe you be on the Discord as well. I might find my way there too. But anyways, patreon.com/count the things. That's where you want to be. We got a hell of a show ready. Let's get started. That over there is John Gervais, no longer in his Rick Ross mansion. How many comments did you get about that background last week, man?
Just a tad bit too many.
Yeah. Damn, sure. And coming to us from I don't know if the location is disclosed, but he's definitely
I'm in Dallas.
How long are you in Dallas for?
I leave today. I've been in Dallas since Thanksgiving.
I get there tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Me and Trey just keep missing each other. Yeah, man. Trey's at Dallas. He's got his McDonald's All-America gear on. He on McDonald's out, man. What's going on, Trey? What you into, man?
Man, I'm out here doing Hoop Fest. We collaborated with Duncanville High School and Hoop Fest, and I was the man on the street. So I was really just testing everybody's McDag trivia. So I was just kind of running around, seeing, giving away some nice cash for the good people out here that are real basketball fans. So it was cool and got the chance to see some of the potential nominees.
Jerv's smiling because of I know exactly why he said smiling, Jerv, because instead of McDonald's All-America game, he said McDag. That's why he's smiling, right?
He's so fucking cool, man. Like, you're like the
nah.
Yo, my nigga.
Follow McDag, man.
Yo, I get it. Yo, even though, you know what I'm saying? Like, the product placement is so, like, hey, man. You're talented, my brother. You're talented.
No, man. As a matter of fact, let me do that right now. I'm gonna give free promo.
That's every time Black people say you got it, that's what Jerv just did there. He just did the all-time classic. Oh man, you got it, big timer. Which on the low, it's kind of also got some hate in it. There's a sprinkling of hate in that. You got it, like.
Oh yeah, no, those are the ones that's like
I see you shining. Yeah, I see.
I see you as 100% my go-to. Okay, I see you out here, fam.
Yo, that's so funny, dude.
Man.
But yeah, no, it's been a great experience. Obviously, the weather was super, super, super shitty here. It would rain the whole time, and now it's fucking beautiful when I'm getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
So, but I got a chance to, I don't know, have you ever been to the Tulum experience?
No, I have not been to the Tulum.
All right, so no, please, please.
The most Trey shit ever.
No,
have you ever
no,
been
it wasn't. It wasn't. It was.
It really is, bro. It really is.
I hate it, bro.
Unless the Tulum experience is in like Cleveland or some shit like that.
But for the Tulum experience to be in Dallas is fucking nuts, bro.
What is the Tulum experience? Explain it to us.
So we get invited to dinner after work, after a long shoot. And I'm like, all right, cool. We get there and it's like Mexican fusion, I want to say, because they were serving like risotto too. At a Mexican spot. So I had to give it fusion because it's probably blended with like a bunch of shit. They had lobster tacos. They had all this shit, right? But when you get in there and you turn to go to the dining area, it's like having dinner in a Las Vegas club. So you're eating and it's going in Dallas, and this motherfucker's going do 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 do, and I'm like, yo, this is a lot, bro.
So
I hate that
I know I said it as a joke, but All-Star Weekend in Cleveland we had lunch at a place like that. Like it was full on lunchtime. The motherfuckers had a DJ and it was super loud and motherfuckers smoking hookah. And I'm just like, this is not a lunch destination. And I was with white people, my
Don't
white
get me
bosses.
wrong. Go to the Tulum experience. 10 out of 10 experience as far as if you're looking for that. But coming off a 12 to 14-hour shoot,
Brother, I'm not looking for that.
I'm not looking for that. I
I'm
just
not
wanted
looking
to
for that.
eat.
Oh,
I
I
just wanted to
when
eat.
I just want to eat, man. Like it's like if I want to chase ass, I'm gonna chase ass somewhere else. I'm not gonna do it in
They
between
it
courses.
was a hybrid of it. You know what I'm saying? It was so loud that you couldn't even signal the waiter back over like, can I get the check?
So I'm gonna transition smooth off of this, right?
Hmm.
We're going to just this is gonna be one fat segment right here to BMF because this week we learned that after Meech beat the double homicide, he decides to go on a trip to Mexico. He charters a commercial airliner and fills it up with all of his friends and family and celebrities. Little John is on the flight. The Brad is on the flight. Like it's just a bunch of people, right? And um, they go and say, "We got this."
Very reminiscent of Soul Plane. Is
Yes, he said
is what they
it was
said.
described like it was like Soul Plane. And they got to Cancun. They partied every night, and they went to the same club and partied every night. And I don't know why, but in my head, I thought like, oh, that should be like a nice, dope little thing. And then they saw the shot. They showed the shots of the club inside, and it's like hundreds of people, and even everyone like got a bottle and they're like shoulder to shoulder, and there's a lot of dudes in there, man. And I said to myself, I said, self, that looks awful.
Self.
That looks awful. I get wanting to celebrate with my friends and family, but like, can we get it a little bit more spaced out? Am I old? Is this an old man talking where I just don't
No,
want all these people around me?
no, it's not old because I personally don't like to be touched. Like just contact. It's kind of weird, you know what I mean? Like, or just give me that at this much room. They were shoulder to shoulder, but ideally,
Oh,
I mean, when you think about this, how Meeks was doing it is how niggas think Jeff Bezos, Bezos supposed to be doing. Like when nigga, you got a billion, nigga, feed everybody, nigga. This is how it's
no,
supposed to be.
I'm
Like,
with feeding everybody. Yo, I'm
no,
with
no,
it.
no, no, no. But hear this out. Hear this out.
Right.
The craziest shit. Are you going to be just as excited if there's everybody with 100 bottles, bro? If there's everybody, there's no like
Separation.
fine line. There's no
nah.
fine line. There has to be some type of I wish. Because if everybody's getting that, they're not gonna appreciate it. There's
I'm
no like I couldn't imagine if I'm still alive through BMF era,
mhm.
right? I didn't go to jail, but I was at all the parties.
Mm.
How am I supposed to pursue life after that?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll give you I've been to what I would say is the closest thing of that in terms of availability, which was the Warriors championship party after they beat Boston. Because the Celtics have like a club. I didn't know this. I legit discovered this
I remember you
right
telling us on the
after
show.
after game 6. They have an actual like big ass club. Maybe not as big as a Vegas club, but like pretty fucking big, right?
The
And
Celtics?
the
Yeah.
Celtics in their
Bro,
arena.
you remember this story, bro.
No,
When the
bro.
nigga ended up at the hotel and niggas was telling the nigga like,
Yeah, yeah.
hey, what you
That
doing here?
Yeah, no, no one said
No.
that, but I definitely got.
Oh yeah.
I was the nigga that told me what you doing here. Like
Yeah, okay.
I told myself,
Self,
myself,
self,
self,
Yo,
hey,
nigga, you
yo,
got to
hold on,
go.
hold on, hold on. What we just witnessed, everybody, was the classic black people moment. Trey heard the story, and by the time it would have gotten to me, if Amin wasn't on here, somebody would have checked Amin at the door and said, "Yo, fam, you don't belong here." But Amin clearly had that
Yeah.
conversation with himself.
No, I had my conversation with. So I'll give you a recap of that part real quick. Basically, after the party was the after party. They said it's at the hotel, and so I said, oh, let's go to the hotel, and like everyone's getting Ubers, and then as we get to the hotel, it's a bunch of people outside, and it's security. And I'm like, oh shit, man. Like, there's no chance we don't have a hotel key or anything. They're not gonna let us in. But luckily, the security guy was the same dude that we said what's up to at the beginning of the night. At the very beginning of the night, we chopped it up with him for like 5 minutes for no reason. Oh man, da 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 da. And so when we got out, I was like, "Hey guys," he just like let us in. He just thought we was cool and shit. So we went upstairs, and it was like a ballroom, and it was like legit someone's iPhone connected to some speakers, and it was like Draymond, Juan Toscano Anderson, and like somebody else. It might have been Damian Lee. And I was like, and like maybe a couple of family members here, and I was like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to be here. And so as I'm turning to leave, that's when Steph and Aisha walk in, and Steph was like, hey man, what's going on? I'm like, oh man, not much. You got it. Congratulations. I'm like, I gotta go because it was like
Yeah.
it was clear this
wasn't for you.
this wasn't for me. Like no one said anything,
Yeah.
nobody had a problem, but like I said, Self, you need to go, nigga. And it was like
Cause
6 in the morning.
30 more minutes, niggas would have been like,
Like, yeah.
who is bruh? Bruh.
No, they know.
Bruh
No,
work
they
for
know
the
who bro. They know who bro is. Like, hey,
But why is he
who's
here?
he with? Who's he with?
Oh yeah.
He with
Oh,
you?
who is he
No,
with?
he ain't with
Okay.
me. Who is it? You? He's not with me. All right, man. He got to go. So I was like, man, let me
You're
just.
an accidental +1.
Yep. Oh,
Hold
plus
on.
I had +4, man. I was like,
Oh, you
Oh,
+4.
you sick.
Oh, you're wild.
You
You
sick.
gotta
Like,
go.
hey, nigga, hurry up.
no. It was I brought the ratio. I brought balance to the ratio now. Don't get it twisted. I didn't walk in there messing things up, but at the same time, I was like, guys, I mean, y'all can stay, but I'm out. I can't. I can't stay here.
My man, I have a BMF story, but my man changed his name. Look at this guy, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, he did that like 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
Free
anyways,
promo.
So back to the party. Back to the party. Like we go in the party, and literally every player had his own table. Everything was free. Jerv, if you wanted to do a shot of Clase Azul and a shot of 1942, that was free. If you wanted a bottle of each at your table, that was every player had one. Every staff member had one, right? And then beyond all these individual tables, at the bars, it was just people like Steve Kerr was at the bar doing shots. He did a shot with G-Eazy and me and Steve Kerr's son. But anyway, so like we said, hey Steve, who'd you just do a shot with? And he's like, I don't know, some sort of singer or some shit. I had no idea who that nigga was, man. It was just like, I don't know, some sort of singer. But so I say all this to say, Trey, I think you can have a party where everybody got their own bottle and everyone's happy and it's everything open and everything. But what we cannot have is shoulder to shoulder. That's what we cannot have. There has to be physical. The line you're talking about.
So think about if nobody can get in. Like say if the cutoff, so you rather sacrifice a couple heads for space.
Yes. Yeah.
But then niggas gonna be mad.
All right, then
Niggas
be
gonna
mad
be
then,
mad.
man.
Hey man,
be mad.
we need
like,
this space in here.
Or at least for me, at least like meat's table we gotta be up and away, and it gotta be for every dude. There's gotta be 2 girls by law, right?
By law.
Yeah.
Like it can't be 100 dudes around me, man. Like that, I just
I see
and my
niggas
brothers and
every
everything.
day.
I've had that shit happen to me hanging with the Dreamville shit. You go, oh, we got to get in the table, and it's like just like the ratio's a little off. What I do, I pour my drink. You know what I do? I walk my ass somewhere else, man. I'm gonna do a lap. I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna see if I see someone else. I can't be here, man, because it's like now I'm just ruining it for everybody. You know?
Hey, the funniest shit when you do the walk off though, because you think just like me. You like, all right, I don't really care about standing next to whoever these are my real friends, so I don't need that type of day. But when I do have to get up there, because I might want to get up there at one point in time, there's that dickhead bouncer who acts like he did not see you.
I hate that
and don't know
motherfucker.
you.
have
and the nigga be like, and then the nigga be like, where you going? You like, nigga, you just see me.
Trey, let me tell you right now, you have to establish a relationship with that motherfucker first and foremost.
What's the MJ shit?
Yep. Yeah.
What's up,
right
big
here,
dog?
Right here. You gotta let him know I'm going to the bathroom. You gotta let him know I'm going over here. Da da da. Hey man, like, hey, how's it doing? Like, you gotta make small talk with him. Whatever it is, you have to establish, nigga. You know me. So when I come back around
that happened to me. That happened to me. Warriors, Blazers playoff series. I had a couple people with me. I got niggas in. I go to pee. And niggas just looking at me like the Kobe meme. You know, a nigga looking over the crowd. And I'm like, tell this nigga that I just was here. I went to go pee. So niggas is like, what are you doing out there? I'm like, this dickhead won't let me back in because he thinks I'm just trying to be over here. I'm like, bro, I really don't care. I'm gonna go home if this nigga don't let me in.
Right.
Because it's not that serious.
Not that serious. Yeah, it's not that
but
serious.
to the point I had to pee. I'm not gonna pee on myself just for a good time, nigga.
To stay in the promised land. No, man. No, man, it ain't that serious. It's never that serious. And you know, shout out to everyone who's doing their job, but also don't be a dick, because sometimes they just do it to be a dick. They know who the fuck you are.
Speaking of that, the people that love their job, they take it too far.
Okay, hold on. Before we do that, let me put a bow on this BMF shit, because it is insane. Two things are insane to me. Obviously, I have to catch up, right? One is that as these niggas was watching The Wire, they were wiretapped.
Come on, my nigga.
Talking about that's a good. The cop was talking about when they're like, "Hey, maybe we should dump our phones," and the cop was like, "Oh fuck, man.
Yeah, we're fucked.
We're fucked."
And then
nah, these dumbass niggas can't fucking. They ain't doing this shit. Hey,
shitting on them. These country ass motherfuckers ain't sophisticated. Like they ain't never heard no Wire.
Like it ain't on TV.
Man, like them niggas ain't got HBO like that, Trey.
Yeah,
them country ass cops.
Broke ass cops ain't got HBO. They don't care about these northerners.
So there was that, and then there's the idea, and like this is going to be interesting to see how it's handled on the TV show, which comes back January 6th. But the rift between Terry and Meech, like that these niggas don't fuck with each other.
Terry's ready to get him like taken out.
Yeah, like I mean that's some crazy shit, man. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
By the way, also one last thing about the partying, because they did it at Terry's birthday party in Vegas, and then they did it again at this Meech party in Mexico. The whole we're all gonna show up wearing the same T-shirt. No, absolutely not. I again, in the words of Trey, I'd rather stay home.
It was a different time back then, though, bro.
It was a different time. I didn't do it back then either. I wasn't. I wasn't 18 back then, Jerv. I was 25, 20. I was of the age where I would have done.
I had a dad.
I had a dad. Exactly.
So I'm with you,
Jerv. Hashtag I had a dad. All right, go for it.
Y'all niggas is wild, yo. Yeah. But it was a different time. Like I would not have done it. Let's make that all the way clear. But I also wasn't making $1 million like every fucking, I don't know, 24, 48 hours in that time frame.
Hey, bro, you know what we should do? We should all wear the same shirt.
But you also have to understand, Meech's mindset was like, nigga, if I got a girl, you can fuck my girl, and you want to fuck that girl, and if I got a shirt, you got to wear that shirt. Like, it's like, nigga, what? Because the shirt said BMF for life and death.
Yeah.
No, nigga, I'm going to look at that death word like.
It's, but it reminded me of like the Money Team niggas.
Mm-hmm.
They all wear the TMT shirts and the hats and all that, and I'm like, really? Is that like a requirement?
So you tried well.
I mean, look at it like this too, though.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it.
I'm not. Yeah, Jerv. Here's my thing. I'm not mad at the shirt. If you told me, yo, wear this shirt, I'm like, yo, it's a dope shirt. I'll wear a TMT shirt. I'll wear a BMF shirt. But if you say, wear this shirt, we're all wearing it tonight. We're all wearing the blue I'm a boss shirt with no sleeves on. Like, bro, I'm sorry, man.
That's like hopping on a horn and be like, yo, Jerv and Amin, what y'all wearing tonight?
What are y'all wearing?
BMF tee. All right, me too. You sure? Yeah. Yep. All right, bet. Everybody wear y'all BMF tees. It's gonna be one nigga like.
I don't even do that. I don't even do that with my frat. Like I don't wear Nelia to begin with. So I wear Hampton shit though. As I got my Hampton.
No, but like that's different. Like again, the idea is that even with the paraphernalia, y'all motherfuckers be wearing different shit. It might be the colors, but like one dude be wearing a jacket, one dude
every
be wearing
now and then. Every now and then there are events where somebody will be like, yo, we're wearing our jacket. No,
We're
we're
all
wearing our jackets, like we're all wearing our line jackets. So naturally there will be some, your pants
consistency.
and your undershirt is all different, but like if you wear
Right.
your line jacket, there's a good chance that a good portion of people are going to have either that kind or something similar.
Right. All right. But still, though, I think
I'm
that's
still
a
not
like
wearing that.
as where's your line jacket? Do you even have it?
It's in my closet. It's in my
What
parents'
was
closet.
What's your line name again? Hey yo,
yeah.
first of all, while we on that line though, shout outs to our man Quincy Chad, bro. Listen to the show. He on Snowfall. He a noob.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's
Hold on. My man, yo,
Dion.
he
De-
isn't he too
for real.
dark skinned? Isn't he too
Yep.
dark skinned to be a noob?
Here's this guy go.
I'm
Yo,
saying.
I'm not going to every single time you go on one of your little whatever's about the bros, I get at least 5 to 10 people that hit me up and be like, yo, da 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 da, yo, I need to talk to da da da. Like, yo, come on, get out of here. So I'm not doing that today,
Hey,
bro. It's the holiday time. I don't need
look.
those
I'm just
problems.
But
saying,
yeah,
I didn't know they allowed those shit. Shout
This
out to
nigga.
Quincy, man. Thanks for listening to the show, man.
yeah,
We
bro.
love y'all show.
Which
We
one's
love
which
your
one's
show
Quincy?
too.
Quincy is
Look,
He's
he's Dion
Dion.
Barber. Dion
Dion.
He's
Barber.
Yeah.
the
The
muscle.
tall
He's like
one.
the muscle dude. Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Damn, that's what's
So
up.
Yeah.
small
See,
world.
you didn't recognize him because
Jerv's
that nigga was a
Jerv's
light
This
skinned
frat
nigga,
nigga.
brother.
and that nigga's a noob. Let
Look,
me review
This nigga.
small world. Jerv's frat brother works with me, and I didn't know that.
Oh
Wait, like
yeah.
frat brother, like the guy's a noob, or frat brother, like he knows Jerv.
No. He's a noob, but he went
Oh, okay.
to
He went to Hampton
Hampton.
also.
He went
Yeah,
to
that's
Hampton
my
too.
dude.
Got you.
That's my guy.
So he posts a picture of me, and Jerv like,
That's my guy.
I know
Yeah.
that's my guy. Like,
That's
and
my
I'm like,
man's in there.
but he never said shit. Like, I'm like, bro, you commented on something before, but it didn't never say anything. So I'm sitting there, and we're out to breakfast, and he's like, yo, my man, he posted me. So
Right.
Quincy Chad's like, yo, I listen to Black Trey and Waz on BOMM. So I'm like, what? He like, yeah, my boy, he from my hood, da da da. He Trini, blah, he fucks with y'all podcast. So I'm like, really? I'm like, oh, we do be talking about Snowfall though. So
Yeah.
then, small world, he a noob. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Oh, man.
he knows Stu Jerv's frat brother, bro. So I'm like,
Wow.
this triangle is so fucking crazy that it just went that way. So I was like, yo, we got to get you on the show, and he was like, oh, I'll pull up when the show come back on. So
That's dope, man.
that's dope.
Again, it's
But like you said, anytime we meet people that listen to the pod, it's always. I seen somebody today in Dallas. I mean, not today, yesterday in Dallas, came up to me saying, "Oh, I fuck with the pod, bro. You Black Trey?" I said,
yeah.
"What's up, bro?" 'Cause I had a hood on. Like I ain't even. I'm just
Well, you
doing
black
my job.
though, with the black
I am
part.
black. I am black. But it's also my nasally voice.
Oh man.
I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all.
All right, hold on. So let's transition here.
I lost a friend. Very sudden. Woke up to the news yesterday. My man Hovain Hilton. A very vital piece to hip hop. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If people didn't know, they're gonna know now or down the line. And Hov has been putting in work for a decade plus. But just genuine and a great dude, man. Father, teacher, innovator. You know what I'm saying? Great manager. I mean, tricks of the trade, man. Like really was a good dude, man. And I originally became friends with him on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
At the time when he was managing Troy Ave. Then obviously, his career continued to blossom, and he became the VP of Cinematic with Johnny Shipes, and started to, Banks and different other talent, LaRussell. I mean, you can go down the line. But yeah, man, we lost a very important person, especially in my life. You know what I mean? And I can't even take like selfishly say how important he was to me, but how important he was to everyone else. We nicknamed him like the Great Connector because he just knew how to like connect different people. Like, oh, you should know him, should know this person. Like, Hovain was like one of the first people to kind of welcome me to Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Got my
Word.
my broker, my chef, like anything I potentially needed. You know what I mean? And answered all my questions as a new New Yorker. Man, I'm really heartbroken that I lost a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's one of those things where I didn't know him at all, right? But I seen the name, and particularly on Twitter, because he was very active on Twitter. I always see the name, and I got the news that he passed away from no fewer than like 5 different group chats from completely different people. And I'm on Instagram and I'm seeing people post, and I'm like, yo, this dude knew everybody because these are all my friends, and they all knew him. And so it is it. I'm trying to remember the last time somebody connected with so many people on a personal level, not like Prince dying or something like that, but someone that a lot of people truly knew and all of them loved. And I can't remember. I can't remember the last person where that happened like that. And obviously, it speaks volumes to him and his legacy. Um, who was he? So, I knew he managed Troy Ave. Who has he managed since then? You said.
Lloyd Banks, Styles P,
Mm-hmm.
Griselda guys. I mean, shit. Young Guru.
Guru. He just posted something
Um,
about him like 2 days
yeah.
ago,
I
too,
mean,
before.
Smoke Dizza. I mean, you can go down the line.
Right.
At some point, Hovain's had his hands in a lot of people's careers, but just not even just his professional life. I think it's just more so him giving his time, giving his ear, his
Right.
energy to a lot of people, and I think that's why people are so shooken up about it because
Right.
he took time to actually listen. He took time to talk. You know what I mean? Like I'm mentoring Huey Briss. I had some music questions that I really, I'm not really well versed in the music space, and I just want to like guide this kid in the right way. I would call up Hov like, "Yo, we thinking about dropping this EP right here. You know what I mean? To this, is this a
Mm-hmm.
good time, or should we do this, or you know what? I feel like he'll be in better hands with you, and I know you got a lot of artists, and could you find time for him? You know what I'm saying? Or another person trying to connect. And I mentioned yesterday that like one thing about losing connectors is that whether they're in your family, you think about your grandma, you think about that one friend that brings everybody together. Like you be like, hey, this nigga in town, and everybody comes out for them.
Mm.
When they leave this earth, you can't replace that. You can't fucking duplicate it. You can't try to mix it up, and shit ain't never the same. You know what I'm saying? And that was whole for a lot of people because he knew how to not only give you the attention, but then also connect you with the right people. Like, oh, you would be cool for this dude. He knew how to like basically, I know your type of personality and what type of crowd you would want to be in. So if he's like, oh, your man Amin, oh, y'all in sports. Okay, I'm gonna connect y'all with him and invite us to shit that's more topic related to us versus being with some shit that you'll be like, bro, why we here? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like I said, the people that I normally call and I talk to and losing them type of people, it sting because I can't pick up the phone and call them. So, yeah, it's just a tough hit. I mean, I don't want to say thoughts and prayers, man. I'm just sending my love to Kim and the kids, just because not only was he a great person to everyone, but he was a great dad, man, and he showed that and loved out loud and showed how he loved his family. He did everything for his family. Um, so it's just a real hit to the community, and I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah, man. That's a tough one, man. Again, like I think it says a lot about him, given how the genuine response has been from people that goes beyond kind of thoughts and prayers. A lot of people bringing up, calling him a brother, in the truest sense. So, um, rest in power, Hovain, and I hope your family is taken care of, and they can mourn but also celebrate your life, and the legacy you leave behind. Um, let's see here.
The last topic would be Sean Taylor Memorial and the Redskins, if that's still their name, with the
Uh,
Washington football team.
Washington Commanders.
Oh,
Commanders.
do you see where I'm at with it? Because But hey, is it something that you see that used to have an old name and you still call it? I've been calling. I was the Crypto Center. So last week I was in LA and I kept calling it the Staples Center. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to the Staples Center real quick. Like niggas like, what? I'm like, oh, the Crypto Center, crypto.com or
Oh,
some shit.
people don't tell me they're like, oh, I don't
Nah,
know
they
what to
were
do.
they
Like,
were they were being very specific about it, and I'm just like, I'm not calling it that. Like, for one, like it ain't really rung a bell for me. Like when shit changed, Jerv, is there something in Philly that you still call it its original name, even though it's like rebranded?
Yeah. No, Delaware Ave.
oh,
So what is it
Delaware Ave.
now?
They Columbus Boulevard. I'm not. Fuck
Okay.
that. The fuck? No. Like y'all not getting that off. No one calls it. Like you can tell, honestly and truthfully, if you're from Philly, it doesn't matter what your ethnicity is or whatever the case may be, what you believe. You just know that that's Delaware Ave. So it's like if someone tells you, "Yo, it's down on Del Ave," you kind of know that that person has been
he
here.
froze, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hold on,
Oh,
Jerv.
I'm back.
you froze
Yep,
up. Go
you
for it
froze
now.
up.
All right.
Yeah.
So Del Ave, like if so, like you can kind of tell, right? Like if someone's from Philly, you can kind of just tell. It doesn't really matter your ethnicity or anything. You can tell how long they've been in the city. If they call it Del Ave, you know that this is someone who's from Philly, been here for a little bit or whatever. But like someone who just moved here is going to call it Columbus Boulevard because the sign clearly says this is Columbus Boulevard. But I'm not calling it that shit. I was the dude in school that told everybody he wasn't shit. Because my pop told me I got in trouble like shit at school. It
Yeah.
was all good. I had to.
So they tried to rename Compton East Rancho.
What?
What? When was this?
East Rancho, Dominguez. They try to give this specific area, and they're on the west side. It's called Rosewood, and it's like, nah, that's West Side Compton. Nobody's calling that Rosewood. You know what I mean? And no one's calling that East Rancho on the east side, East Rancho Dominguez. No, it is Compton. You cannot change it and make it into anything what it is. That shit is Compton. Not a soul is going to call it East Rancho. Like, hey, I'm in East Rancho. No, no, hey, I'm in Rosewood. No, that shit is fucking Compton, dog. But yeah, I kept saying Staples Center and motherfuckers were scratching their head like I done lost my mind.
I hate when people do that. You know what the goddamn street or place I'm talking about, man. Don't act like Staples. I'm not familiar with that.
Like I'm gonna say talking stick. I'm gonna
Yep.
say talking stick, nigga, to this day. What is it now? Footprint or something?
Footprint. Yeah,
Yeah,
Footprint
nigga,
Center.
that shit
The
happened
hell
way
is
beyond me.
the hell is footprint
Beyond
and
me.
talking stick?
That's the
Talking
Suns Arena,
the Suns Arena. Talking Stick
Oh.
is a casino.
a casino resort.
Yeah. And then
So
Oh.
I'm sure their license ended or whatever, so they
it
got a
ran out.
new sponsor or whatever. But yeah, I'm not changing that shit. So yeah.
I'm trying to think of what's it called? Where there's the street one is interesting. I get New York is good for this shit because every time I come back to New York, they're gonna name something else. So like the Triborough Bridge, I call it like it's technically the RFK Bridge.
Okay. I've heard people say RFK.
I said Triborough. I'm taking the Triborough. That's
Okay.
the name. Yeah, to me, that's what it was. That's Mama named the Triborough. I'm gonna call it Triborough.
All right. So what made it change?
They just started naming shit after people.
Oh wow.
Queensboro Bridge. It's
Okay.
technically the Ed Koch Bridge. And I'm like, I'm not
Mm.
calling that shit Ed Koch, man. Fuck that nigga, man. he was the mayor of New York like in the 80s and shit. Like, I don't get
Yeah.
and then he was on People's Court after that, which is pretty funny. Yeah, it's just shit like that. New York always has some shit like, oh yeah, we're renaming this. I'm like, no, you're not. Like
Oh,
this
I was
is
about to say I know I definitely don't know shit. I ain't been there a New York minute. So I'm gonna call that shit all transplant shit. Yeah, I'm over here on Kosciuszko, and, and I'm over here on motherfucking Bowery, which I mean I'm sure Bowery was there before, but yeah, some bad examples. But yeah, what we really were talking about was how the fucking Washington Commanders honored Sean Taylor.
yo,
Like, They did that nigga like the fucking Captain America or
Yes,
Black
the
Panther shit.
no, the Captain America. What do you call it? Yeah, oh, the Black Panther shit in the background, like all the different prototype suits, right? That's how I said it looks like when you go to Nike Town and it's like football season's about to start. They'll have that one, mannequin where it's just a helmet and the jersey and the pads and everything, and it's supposed to be like showcasing the kicks or whatever. It was just weird. It's like I don't know why they would do that, man.
Because their owner's a piece of shit. That's why they would
But
do
like,
it.
even if you're a piece of shit, like there's a less piece of shit way of doing that,
Not if you
right?
don't give a fuck.
It's hard to imagine someone not giving a fuck to that level, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when you need something for people. You need something. You need that
He don't need-
positive.
My man is going out with a bang. He's about to. You're never supposed to tell someone that they're fired when they're about to go on air. He's on air right now. He's got an entire season.
So let me ask you guys this. This is kind of related. Earlier this week, pictures emerged from like the 1950s where apparently Jerry Jones was one of the white students trying to keep black people from desegregating their school, right? I don't give a shit whether like, oh, Jerry Jones is racist. I don't give a fuck, man. Like, if you're just discovering now that the rich old white billionaire may or may not have been on the wrong side of history, like, yeah, I got a bridge to sell you. It's the Ed Koch bridge. I'm gonna sell it to you. But my thing is this: do y'all think that picture and that story was leaked by Daniel Snyder on some "fuck the world, don't ask me for shit"?
Hell yeah, he leaked that shit, dog.
He on some petty shit.
He said, "I'm going, y'all take me down. I'm taking you all down with me." Okay, first you to drop. There, this is my warning shot. Y'all gonna keep fucking with me.
I put cases on every single last one of you.
Come on,
Pelican,
man.
you'll be playing pickup ball in Pelican Bay. 23-hour lockdown. Shoot program, nigga.
Hey, bro. Would you put it like this? What would it take for you to actually believe that is what it is? For the next owner's picture to show up on the wrong side of history?
Like the Robert Kraft photos and shit.
All of a sudden we have audio leaked from inside that brothel that he was in that just got brushed under the table.
Lotus of Siam, baby.
Come on, man. Robert Kraft ordered he ordered the Spygate shit to happen. It was all his idea or some shit.
Sick, man.
Who do you think got the biggest scandal out of the in their closet?
Oh, it's Jerry.
Easy,
bruh. He didn't unload the clip on him. He gave him a warning shot. Hey, my guy, you better fall back.
Fuck.
Come on. If I told you, because I watch what show is that? Oh shit, we watch it. Power. The one with Tyreek though. Do you think that Jerry Jones doesn't have some ridiculous pictures of him doing some ridiculous shit from back in the day when he was probably pledging whatever fraternity he's probably in, that's like the Skulls or whatever the fuck the case may be?
Kappa.
Come on, man. Come on.
No. I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
It's a KKK joke. Come on, man. He pledged Kappa. They wear white.
Come on, man.
What do you think his line name was? Massa.
Some
black sick, face, man.
Grand Wizard. Oh man, I kind of like. There's a part of me like I want to sit back. I want to watch this shit unfold, man. I want y'all to hit me with everybody. What are the Rooneys got, man? What does the Ford family got? What does the Glazers got? Like all the families.
Just leave my man Jeffrey Lurie alone, man. He don't want no problems, y'all.
Who's Jeffrey Lurie?
That's the Eagles.
The Eagles.
He owned the Eagles for real?
Yeah.
Because he used to own he used to own the Miami Marlins.
Jeffrey Lurie? No.
Loria?
Laurie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, he was
because Loria is the Eagles guy.
Yeah, no, he made his money in in movies and shit.
Yeah, he's a movie producer. I said Jeff Lurie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Man, you care? I don't give a shit if the Mara family gets found out to be like. Why do you care? You think that shit's gonna fuck up your team?
Jerv
No,
think niggas
just
gonna get
not
a
right
bad
now.
management.
No, just not right now. We 9-1. You know what I'm saying? We trying to win this Super Bowl. Let that shit come out in the summertime. I'm just trying to get through
So
this
nigga said,
season,
let that
fam.
shit come out. Let that racism come out in the
Go
summertime.
ahead. I deal with a little racism for this ring. He's sick, man.
God
He
damn,
can
man.
call us all the hard R as long as we get that ring. This nigga, bro.
Hey man, if he paying whatever that pass was that we created, as long as he paying this
Oh,
fee,
the hard R
that's
pass.
all.
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
we
Hey,
got to bring that back,
yo,
man. I'm telling you, people slept on that idea.
yo. So in the background right now in my room, I ain't never watched the AMC channel. They be playing some shit.
This is
They
Yeah,
Godfather
nigga.
playing
time.
they playing Edward Scissorhands, but before that they played Liar Liar,
Yep.
and then before that they had
These are classics, sir.
an,
Relax.
yeah, these are classics. Yo,
These
are you
like they're good movies. They're just not. I'm like, oh
all
shit,
right,
Liar
Jerv.
Well,
Liar's
All right,
on.
Jerv.
Oh
All
shit,
right,
Edward.
Jerv. All right,
Let me
Jerv.
get hype.
I don't trust your movie judgment. But I seen somebody also post before we close out. Nigga said enough Marvel movies bring back the hood classics.
Hmm.
What
Can we have both?
what struggle black could right now in 2022 could you I mean, since this is your expertise,
mhm.
could you handle more struggle black films in 2022?
Like,
Or has that part of your life
are we
passed?
talking about remakes or are we talking about new original stories?
In general, just in general. Like, if what if somebody was like, all right, it don't have to be Tyler Perry Studios, it could be motherfucking Paramount, whoever the fuck it is, and be like, all right, we
Right.
just gonna give money to anybody, all these new directors to make these hood ass movies. Well, shit, Boosie got his own shit,
Li-
and they
Like
can
baller
all
blocking? Like, are we talking about movies like
yes,
that?
no, like tripping, like
Paper Soldiers.
Oh,
Paper
no, no, no,
Soldier,
no,
shit
no, no,
like
no, no.
that.
Hold on. See, I think there's a difference. There's a difference
Fat
between
Beach.
black movies and rapper movies. Rapper movies,
Okay.
no, thank you. I don't need baller blocking.
Oh,
I
whoa,
don't need.
oh!
I don't need
You
who
didn't
got.
like the rapper movie era?
I got
Who's a
the
baller
hookup.
now, Wody?
Wardy, who's a baller now? Wardy, I don't need. I got the hookup. I
State
don't need.
Property.
I don't need state property. I don't need any
Paid
of
in
that. But
Full is a rapper movie.
Paid in Full is the best of the rapper movies. That's the
I can't wait
best.
for it to be on Paid in Full on Ice.
But everything else, man, we did it. We don't ever have to do that again. But if you're telling me like if we bringing back movies like Three Strikes, Trippin', The Wood, like actual black movies with black writers and black directors and black actors, not
Hmm.
rappers, not music video directors, none of that shit. Like actual people who are into movie making and good storytelling, then I'm with that, man. I miss those movies, man.
I feel like you
They're
just
funny.
disrespected Belly, bro.
I mean, Belly's a terrible movie. It's a hood classic that's a terrible movie.
It's a long ass music video.
Dog, it's they were all high for real. It was all real weed and real liquor the entire movie. They didn't know that you're supposed to like have this fake of that shit because you're supposed to do multiple takes. Like, come on, man. Niggas ran out of budget. They spent like 3/4 of the budget on the opening scene. That walking through the
That was a dope ass opening
dope ass scene.
scene.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It was a dope ass scene, but like, it's like, come on, man. What are we doing here? Like, you got to be serious. You want to make this thing. You got to be serious. You're not fucking around with your friends in the back. If you expect people to support and shit, that's why I'm like, man, get that out of here. But like movies like Brown Sugar and Love Jones and like, man, like where do those movies go? Right, real
Hmm.
movies, real stories. They
They were
just
too
kind of
positive.
disappeared.
They
Too
were too
positive.
positive. Yeah.
Shit. Where's fucking boy?
We wasn't killing each other.
Where's Dead Presidents then? Where's Boys in the Hood? Like, where are those movies?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real with you. It's like I don't even know if they're like they're TV shows now, right? Like Snowfall. That's the legacy of those movies, right?
Hmm.
And shout out to Snowfall, but like That's what we got, man. We got Snowfall. That's what we get. That's what we get to hold on to.
Well,
BMF. BMF is good. By
what
the way,
about?
you guys see the
Go ahead.
trailer for the new season?
Yeah, it contradicts everything that we
See
just
that
watched. Like
that
the
that's
entire shit is
that's
different.
oh, there. Aha, aha. That's the problem. That's the
Yeah.
problem. When you tell me how that shit really went, now
Well,
y'all niggas got
what
guns
if
and
what
shit.
if
Like,
but what if he had that part come out first so that he could just like fucking run wild and be like, yo, I'm about to just make this some power type shit.
oh, so that motherfuckers can't say like, so motherfuckers can't like say,
Yeah,
oh,
like
you fake. That's not how it happened or whatever.
Meech co-signs or gives the whatever the stamp of approval on the drama series, but says, "Yo, I need the doc to come out." So Fifth's like, "All right, let me get
So,
season one out, doc
yeah,
them up, and then we'll come back with season two, and then I'm gonna just power the fuck out this shit."
yeah. Like, because if I'm about to take um like if I'm about to take a lot of liberties, right, with the truth, I don't want people coming out saying, "Well, actually, the real story is this." Like basically exposing me. If I expose myself first, like, yo, I already told y'all that we did a whole docu series on it, then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, he did Eminem's move in at 8 Mile.
Right? You gotta do it. You gotta get yourself out the way
Yep.
before niggas can get you. I know, man. I know. That's what's up, bro.
Yo,
Hey,
is Terry Flannery still alive?
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm getting the
He's not.
He
impression that he just doesn't fuck with me. So
You know,
he
I'm
out.
saying like
No,
he
he's
out
he out. He out, and he also just was flicking up with the nephew, the son.
for he
oh
out. So
well,
when does
Hmm.
Meech come home? Meech got a longer term. I don't really know
Yeah.
what time they got.
Oh yeah, he been in.
I'm
He been in
I'm
for the longest, bro.
I'm telling you,
No,
man, the
no, no.
funny
I figured they both probably got around the
at the
same
same
amount of
sentence,
time.
yeah. For
Yeah.
one to be out and the other not. I'm telling you, like that to me, that's what I'm waiting on. Like, where's the plot twist in this shit?
Oh,
Like
it's coming.
that this nigga who's like, oh, they ain't got nothing on you, man. And it's like, it's about to switch up, man. It's about to switch up. All right, that's gonna do it for us here. Special thanks to Black Trey and Big Jerv for joining us as always. Remember, patreon.com/count the dings. Become a Patreon member, get access to the OG pod, get access to the watch alongs, get access to the Discord and everything else. Until next time, stay black, motherfuckers.